Welcome everybody to a look at the latest release from 88 Films, and it is 1986's Miss Magic Crystal. So this is directed by Wong Ying, who also did City Hunter, High Risk, and The Last Blood, which we've recently talked about in the last month or so. And yeah, this is a Hong Kong action comedy, clocking in at 95 minutes long. Once again, we're talking about another film starring Andy Lau, who is in the likes of A Moment of Romance, The Last Blood, Rich and Famous, and Tragic Hero, as well as Drunken Master 2, all of which we've looked at this year alone. So, yeah, looked at a lot of films with him lately, and yeah, I've enjoyed every film that he's been in so far. Also stars Cynthia Rothrock, who this year alone we've also talked about in The Blonde Fury, as well as Richard Norton, who had a small role in Mad Max Fury Road and was, I think, the villain in Mr. Nice Guy, starring Jackie Chan as well. So, archaeologist Shum finds an antique jade with supernatural powers in Greece. The stone is wanted by both the KGB's agent Karov and the Interpol. Shum asks his friend Nike for help. However, Shum is finally caught by the KGB, but the jade is inadvertently slipped into the hands of a boy called Pan. So, although this starts off fairly routine as far as Hong Kong action comedies go, in that there are some fun fight scenes, there are a few laughs, but when the titular magic crystal is introduced into the plot, that is when it becomes highly entertaining and rather insane in some regards. So, yeah, the cast is also really rather good. There are plenty of laughs before the jade is introduced, and especially after the fact, which probably wasn't helped by the fact I watched the English dub, which has a couple of really rather nonsensical voice accents in it. The jade itself sounds like some upper class babysitter, so like Mary Poppins or something from the 40s or 50s, and it's just really funny in the way it's executed. And yeah, the KGB agent Karov, played by Richard Norton, has a really rather laughable Russian accent. Basically, he slips in and out of sounding sort of Russian, and then he's also sounds Italian at times. And yeah, it's just really rather funny. The action scenes are well executed with the several impressive stunts throughout, especially with the fighting scenes with Cynthia Rothrock, who again is amazing at what she does, and she really does sell every fight that she's in. The production is solid, the cinematography is on point, and the plot is engrossing. So, yeah, it might be a little bit annoying for some people, I imagine, because it isn't anywhere near as violent as some of these Hong Kong action films that we've looked at this year, or and even in the last year or two. Yeah, it is rated, as you can see, only a 12, so nowhere near as violent as the likes of the Girls with Guns films that we've had from Eureka, which I think were all rated 15 or at least an 18. So yeah, but you do get a really nice slipcover with this, with brand new artwork, which I love the look of. It's not quite as spooky as everything gives off here with like the skeletons and stuff, but yeah, it's definitely looking really cool. And you also get a nice poster to go with the film. Plus, you know, you got the new artwork on the front there, and then you've got the original artwork on the reverse, which is there, as you can see. And then you've also got the printed disc. I like these slimmer cases that 88 Films are coming out with. As you can see, it's much slimmer than a normal Blu-ray. And granted, the slipcover doesn't make it a little bit thicker, but I really like the thinner ones because even overall, even with the slipcover included, it's still a lot slimmer than a normal Blu-ray case. So this basically means you got more room for your collection. And then yeah, the poster is double-sided as well. Nice thick paper, and yeah, it's the same artwork on either side as the slipcover is. So got the new artwork there, which again I love the look of. You got the lightning in the background, and then you got all of the characters, and you got some parts of the sets, which is really nice done. And then the original, which is decent enough, but doesn't really sell how mad this film generally is, because it's just got one bit from Greece and a few of the characters, well, all of the characters pretty much on the bottom there, as you can see. So yeah, it's more about selling the cast and the actual plot of the film, whereas that's not the case for this version, which has the cast but also has elements of the plot, which is really cool. So yeah, really nice poster there. I'll definitely be putting that up. And then in terms of extras on the disc itself, we've got a brand new 2K remaster from the original negatives, and trust me, this one looks really good on this 2K remaster. You got high definition Blu-ray presented in 185:1 aspect ratio. Original Cantonese mono with newly translated English subtitles. Like I said, I watched the English mono dub. It's typical dub, to be honest. Some of the voice acting is a bit ropey, but like I said, there were the Russian accent and the accent going with the Jade Stone, which is, yeah, just really rather quite hilarious. So if you want an unintentionally hilarious element to this film, then watch the English dub. You've also got an introduction by Richard Norton himself. It's only about 17 seconds long, but it's nice that they've done that regardless. Audio commentary by Hong Kong film expert Frank Yang. Fight Like a Girl, Cynthia Rothrock on Magic Crystal. Fast as Lightning, Richard Norton on Magic Crystal. English trailer, and you've got all of the reversible artwork that we've already shown on the poster and the slip cover itself. So, yeah, really, really fun film, to be honest. I didn't have any real expectations for this, even though I've seen obviously a few films from the director before. But City Hunter was a complete washout as far as I was concerned. High Risk had some fun action moments to it, but it wasn't, particularly original. It was basically a die-hard knockoff. And The Last Blood was good. So I only really had one film to go off of the director's filmography in terms of what this would be like. But yeah, really, really good film. Highly recommend watching it. It's a real fun romp throughout. Good 4 out of 5 stars as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, really nice release as well. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.